Hello, WWE fans, and welcome to the WWE Universe as I'm here to review the Battleground for 2017, which is a SmackDown event, and it had a couple and some interesting turn of events and surprises in this one, which you'll see towards the end exactly how surprising this event really got. So we start things off with the kickoff match where Aiden English and Ty Dillinger once again facing off against each other, only this time for tables to be turned where Aiden English finally defeats Ty Dillinger on pay-per-view, giving him his first pay-per-view loss as a SmackDown competitor. So for Aiden English, he finally has a pay-per-view victory to smile about as he finally gets back on Ty Dillinger. So that was our kickoff match at Battleground. And then this would lead into the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match where the New Day and the Usos continue their battle for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which would lead to the New Day finally becoming SmackDown's top tag team by winning the SmackDown Tag Team Championship by beating the Usos. They finally hold the tag team titles for SmackDown, as obviously the last time they were tag champions that was at the end of last year when they were representing Raw as the tag team champions. So now obviously New Day are now tag team champs for SmackDown, which is great to see. And then eventually this would lead into a one-on-one match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Baron Corbin, where they would face off and also Shinsuke Nakamura would then manage to win by disqualification as Baron Corbin disqualifies himself, making this battle even more personal heading into SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure these two will meet again at SummerSlam, as Shinsuke Nakamura probably has some unfinished business with Baron Corbin, even though he got himself disqualified on Battleground. And then we lead ourselves to a 5-way elimination match that would determine the number one contender for Naomi's SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam, and one woman will get the chance to face her at SummerSlam for the championship. And of course, the last person standing was, of course, Natalya, who will now get her opportunity to face Naomi for the championship at SummerSlam. So that sets the tone for one of the championship matches for SmackDown at SummerSlam, which will be Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's title. So it'll be interesting to see if Natalya does win, or maybe perhaps Carmella will probably end up cashing in on that night to perhaps win the SmackDown Women's title. Who's to say that Carmella wouldn't cash in at SummerSlam? I mean, that could all happen quite amazingly if it does. And then eventually we lead into the United States title match where we will see Kevin Owens and obviously the current US champ AJ Styles battling out. But AJ Styles' reign didn't last for long, did it? Because Kevin Owens would then manage to defeat AJ Styles, becoming a 3-time United States champion, finally winning back his championship from AJ Styles. So he's heading into SummerSlam as the United States champ again, and he's now once again the face of America, as he stated before. And then we come to the John Cena's return match on the SmackDown pay-per-view against Rusev, who finally has his first pay-per-view as a SmackDown competitor. And they face off in a flag match. This is like sort of a rematch to WrestleMania 31, should I say, when these two first met over the United States title. And, of course, John Cena finally defeats Rusev in a flag match and manages to pin the win, which is awesome to see that John Cena finally gets his back on, finally beats Rusev without Lana at his side, which is nice to see that Rusev is standing on his own 2 feet for the first time for a little while. And yeah, it's not bad performance from both Cena and Rusev in this flag match. A very intense match, but it led to Cena finally coming back with a win on SmackDown. It'll be interesting to see who Cena faces at SummerSlam. We'll certainly find out more of that soon, hopefully, perhaps later in the week or even in the coming weeks to come. And then we come to the Breeze Dango situation, where Breeze Dango would then discuss about their attackers, who would then show up to be, well, quite ironically, the Ascension, who seem to be involved with the Breeze Dango segments, which is really interesting. So it looks like there could be a war between these two teams. We'll certainly have to keep our eyes peeled, because it's certainly setting up some sort of a tag team battle between the two heading into SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure of it. And then we lead into Mike Kalowski, who would get to battle against Sami Zayn. Now, Mike Kalowski is, of course, Maria Kalowski's very own husband, who obviously Maria made a return to WWE at Money in the Bank brought Mike with her. So this is his first WWE loss in the company, as Sami Zayn would finally be able to defeat Mike Kanelli, even though he wasn't able to defeat him on SmackDown that week. So yeah, looks like the war continues between Sami Zayn and Mike Kanelli heading into SummerSlam. It should be interesting to see what this guy is going to be capable of, and I wonder when they're going to put a championship on him. Maybe not yet. Maybe heading into the end of the year. Perhaps that's when Mike Kanelli will finally get his first championship win in WWE. Who knows? But should be interesting. But then finally we come to the main event for SmackDown, which is for the WWE Championship, which would lead to obviously Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton, where both of them would face in the Punjabi prison, and Jinder Mahal wins the match. And how ironic was it to have Jinder Mahal bring back his own brother, who is the big giant himself, finally made a return to the WWE, the Great Khali, which was something that no one kind of expected. No one expected the Great Khali to return to WWE this soon, but it turns out Great Khali chose to show up at Battleground and help his own cousin Jinder Mahal retain the WWE Championship. And it begs the question, is the Great Khali with SmackDown? And if so, is this going to lead to Great Khali's return match at SummerSlam? If he is indeed returning as a competitor, it should be very interesting if Great Khali is indeed back for the long haul, or is he just back for this one occasion? Well, we'll certainly find out for sure, because it's gonna lead to some interesting things. So, very looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some cool things to look forward to. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. And that is pretty much what we've got for Battleground in 2017. And of course, the next pay-per-view event is going to be when both Raw and SmackDown come together for SummerSlam on August 20th. That's right, August 20th is when the big party of the summer is going to take place, when both Raw and SmackDown will represent the SummerSlam event for 2017. And more importantly, NXT is set to have a event going on soon, which is their Brooklyn Part 3, which won't be too far away. In fact, we should be about 3 weeks away until the next NXT Takeover in Brooklyn, which will be the third one they've done in their lifetime, which is very exciting for them, because this is where some of the some big moments tend to happen in Brooklyn for NXT. So I'm certainly looking forward to seeing what they've got planned for their Brooklyn event this year, and hopefully we'll hear some of their matches soon. Perhaps the United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne might show up. Who knows? But either way, I'm very curious to see what matches we're going to get for SummerSlam. We should be hearing about the first of them later this week, and then I'll do my review on the 21st, when we discuss about this year's SummerSlam for 2017, as well as the NXT Takeover Brooklyn on the day of SummerSlam, which is the 20th. So thanks for watching, and see you all then for the reviews for NXT Takeover Brooklyn Part 3 and for SummerSlam 2017.